Grocery inflation outpaces restaurant inflation for the first time in over a year. Autonomous store technology suffers another setback, with Grabango discontinuing operations, and Amazon launches micro-fulfillment centers at Amazon Fresh and Whole Foods stores. Welcome to Retail Daily, your quick look at the top news from Supermarket News and CSP Daily News. I'm Supermarket News Editor Tim Inkelbarger.
And I'm CSP Editor Diane Adam.
For the first time in over a year, inflation rose higher at the grocery store than at restaurants, according to the Consumer Price Index for September, which was released Thursday. Overall, the food index increased 0.4% last month after rising just 0.1% in August. The food at home index rose 0.4%, the highest since January, when it was also 0.4%, while food away from home prices increased 0.3%. Grocery prices were flat in August. The CPI for all urban consumers increased 0.2% on a seasonally adjusted basis, the same increase as in August and July.
Using technology to make brewing coffee more efficient and more fresh is a growing trend for C-Store Java. Jason Buckner, Director of Field Services at Royal Cup Coffee, said at the NACS show in Las Vegas that bean-to-batch technology allows retailers to automatically schedule how full they want a coffee urn to be based on the time of day to maximize freshness and minimize waste. A retailer can schedule the times to brew and the volume, Buckner said, noting that a retailer might schedule a machine to brew less or more coffee depending on day-part traffic.
SpartanNash opened its second reformatted family fare store this week. The grand opening happened in Sparta, Michigan on Tuesday, and festivities will continue through Friday. The reformatted family fare concept focuses on fresh meal solutions and convenience. The first store to open with this strategy was in Holland, Michigan in August.
As C-stores transition from one day part to another, it's critical to make sure the equipment selection, such as ovens, is flexible enough that the retailer is able to transition from breakfast to lunch to the snacking day part. This insight came from Lee Hawkinson of Circle K speaking at the NACS show. The snacking day part is growing, Hawkinson said, and retailers need to get food items out quickly with equipment that can change with different types of products.
Amazon is riding high on the success of its biggest Prime Big Deal Days event, and this week announced a new strategy that combines products from its three brands, Amazon.com, Amazon Fresh, and Whole Foods Market. The online retail giant has modified the fulfillment centers at 26 Amazon Fresh stores around the globe to include select products from Whole Foods Market and Amazon.com. Similarly, Amazon is launching a pilot project at a Whole Foods store in Plymouth Meeting, Pennsylvania, where the retailer is building its first ever automated micro-fulfillment center that will enable shoppers to also purchase products from Amazon Fresh and Amazon.com. Amazon's most ambitious pilot project that combines its three brands is taking place in Phoenix, Arizona, where members of its Amazon Prime loyalty program can purchase grocery items along with tens of thousands of items available on Amazon.com. That includes same-day delivery and multiple delivery window options, Amazon said.
Grabango, a checkout-free technology provider for convenience store and grocery chains, has permanently discontinued operations. It was not able to secure the funding it needed to continue providing service to its clients, a company spokesperson told CSP.
Digital tap-to-pay service, which enables customers to use smartphone wallets for payment, is coming to H-E-B and Mi Tienda stores, the San Antonio-based grocer announced on Monday. The phased rollout began on October 7th and will allow shoppers to make payment with Apple Pay, Samsung Pay, and Google Pay, H-E-B said in a press release.
Technology should be about enabling easier transactions, Derek Gaskins, Chief Marketing Officer at Yesway, said on a panel for Fuel Market News' Leading Fuel Retailers of the Year with Doug Yawberry, president of Weigels. There is a lot of technology that's been introduced to help with digital payments for diesel fuels, and logistics at the forecourt, the retailer said. And these require multiple tablet-based apps, but it needs to be simplified for customers as well as convenience store and truck stop employees. It's very important C-store operators don't lose sight of what's happening on your internal processes in order to continue to make it seamless for your customers, Yawbury said.
In a move intended to allow it to focus more on its convenience store business and to fend off a takeover by Alimentation Couche-Tard Inc., parent of the Circle K C-store brand, 7 & I Holdings Company Limited, parent of 7-Eleven Japan, 7-Eleven International, and 7-Eleven Inc. in the United States, will establish an intermediate holding company for its non-core supermarket food business, specialty store, and other businesses. And that'll do it for today's episode of Retail Daily. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more for your daily dose of retail news. For more on these stories, visit CSP Daily News and supermarketnews.com. I'm Tim Inkelbarger.
And I'm Diane Adam. Have a great day.